Back to another show with Connected with E. I'm so sorry about last week. Just last week, it was just a lot going on. I nothing kill me, but yes. Welcome back to Connected with E. I am your host E Maya. Also to the left, to
Nia,
me.
aka Nia No Long, because I'm not her.
Yes, not her. We love her though.
We love her.
Yes, we do. We do. And of course, to our production team in the back, shout out Miss Bella. Her show comes on Wednesday, so please tune in and check that out. We're coming to the end of the year. I can't believe this is another. So technically, this is our second. Well, I'll say this. This is our first full season with full production. Because last year to me was more like test running, if that makes sense. Last year was kind of more like we just seeing. But I think this year, 2025, is actually like our first legit season. So shout out to our first season with Connected.
And shout out to those that's been here since the beginning.
Yes,
third year, first year, second year, whatever year she just said. God, I'm gonna say it's about 3 years because me and Friend have been. This has always been a dream of ours since we was young. But I'm gonna say it's about the second year. I'm gonna say second year. I remember.
I started with
first full
2023.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say second year.
So this is like the first actual full production season.
About a year and a half of being on the Connected team, because so we're here. We're queer and we're fabulous.
But yeah, we're just here connected with E, shouting out some local businesses, some artists, some things that's going on during the week. And yeah, just trying to keep the city connected. That's the whole idea, to keep us connected in Charlotte. So thank you all for joining us on this journey. But before we get into our current news, is there anything we have up first?
Yes, our business of the week is, of course, Connected. You know, we are doing a tour drive at the Vapa Center. We do the show here. We had the Queen City Awards here. We do the comedy show here sometimes. We'll be doing a tour drive here December 20th. You could pull up and bless them. You can donate toys. You could volunteer. You could sponsor or spread the word. And plus, you could just come and get some toys. You know, we want to make sure all the kids have time to get some toys. And let them open them that day. Don't make them wait 5 days later. Don't do that to them kids. So y'all come through, please.
Yes, please do.
We'll be there.
Toys, hot chocolate, Santa, face paintings, some really great things. It's the Vapa Center, 700 North Tryon Street, Charlotte, North Carolina. It will be Sunday, December 20th, 2 to 5 p.m. So please, just come out and have a great time. I want to say this is going to be my third one this year.
Okay.
Because last year was the second one. So yeah, it's very, very exciting.
Yes, please stop.
Have a great time.
We're here to support the community. So please don't be shy.
Please don't be shy. But so real quick though, I wanted to just talk about some things before we get into our current news. I love that, it's the end of this year. You made a very valid, great point talking about the people that we had this year. We had some really great guests this year.
Yeah, we did.
But I think for the new year coming up, I definitely wanted to switch up some things. And so what's some things that I feel like, hold on. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize the mic was going. But definitely want to switch up some things coming up in the next year. So, not saying, of course, we know you guys love the news. I mean, who doesn't love us talking about the news? But definitely just trying to get more people, especially the interviews, more interviews, just more little fun things that we can incorporate throughout the show. Yeah. Definitely want to make it very interactive. That's the whole goal, is making it interactive. So
we are working on people call in.
Yes.
Having more people. The show is going to go to the next level. You will catch us on the streets. Probably sometimes we might broadcast not the show per se, but you probably can see it when we post our clips, some of the little street things we do. Because you will catch us on the streets. You might get interviewed. You might not. You might see us out there tipsy. You may not. But we will be out there.
Never know.
Panthers games, clubs, bars. And if y'all want to come. And
I might have to quit my job.
Yes.
No, she's homeless, please. But yeah, so this is definitely exciting coming up for the new year. I feel like this is just, freshman year. Next year we're going to our sophomore year. So, I feel like between the different interviews we had, we thank everybody for just coming in and helping us out, just talking to us, keeping us connected on what's going on. We had literally tried some foods this year.
Some chefs, we had rappers.
Yeah, rappers.
We had everybody. We had
business owners.
A&Rs and record label people.
Business. So this is really very, very exciting.
Oh, we had a movie team, a movie crew.
Yeah, shout out to the opaque. Actually, Kev is looking for that guy. So if you're out there somewhere, please reach out back. Because I got a movie in my head. It's going to be called Another Black Movie.
Please no.
Or should it be called Not Another Black Movie? Or should it be called Another Black Movie?
When your heart is free.
Oh God.
Tyler what are you doing here?
I'm weak. Then they got straight out of Compton. You got to do remix. Yeah.
Right.
Not Another Black Movie.
Another day. It's gonna be all those.
It's gonna be all the cliche things.
Seems like
stop running in on my house. Oh, it's a horror movie. I've heard this all my life.
Put some cereal in that baby bottle.
No.
Wear that baby jacket. No, please. It's only 70 degrees, Mom. Yeah.
Let me borrow 20 to next week. Oh my God, please.
Until next week.
No, right. Oh God, all the things that we're scared of. But yeah, just trying to up the show and get a little more interactive.
Right.
So definitely excited about that. This month we're kind of like on just recuperating, chilling out, but still getting and prepping for our next season, our sophomore year. So yeah, we can go ahead and get into the news and talk about some things going on. Oh my gosh, they stabbed another person. Let me tell y'all something. I told you. So it was another stabbing on the light rail. Mm-hmm. And now, but see, here's the problem. I'm very
security on there.
No, obviously not. But see, what's making me kind of concerned is that they're trying to throw it and saying it was an illegal immigrant.
Okay,
a homeless
a European.
No, particularly Hispanic.
I think they're lying.
I just don't understand that. How would they know?
Told me that when they discussed it on the news, they didn't post the person picture. When they don't post the person picture, that means it was a Caucasian person.
Well, see now, I seen the picture posted.
You did?
Right, but see, who knows if that's they just might have typed in random homeless immigrant and just clicked the first picture.
I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to create the narrative that immigrants are.
They want ICE to come back. Why do they want ICE to come back to Charlotte so bad? They've been through enough. I actually had a dream about that.
Now,
it went down too.
Don't lie.
Don't lie what?
Bella, don't lie.
Okay.
When ICE was in the city, did you get to work quicker?
We all know. We talked about that. Yeah, the streets was a little clear. But I actually had a dream about that. And it's gonna end for some reason. The end of the dream, I seen BMF. At the end of my dream, I see BLM burning fire in the middle of downtown Charlotte. That's why I said it went real bad. I don't know why. I had a dream that ICE came back and it went down. I mean, we burnt the city down. We was all on the news.
We showed out. We was popping a
yeah, I don't know how we got lumped up in it too.
Everybody on the white woman with the black kids. Do you know what you're doing to that man?
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know how we got lumped in, but the dream was crazy. All I remember at the end of the dream was seeing BLM burning in the middle of downtown Charlotte and CNN News was like, oh my God.
Encore, no.
I said, baby, we is turning Charlotte out. One thing about us, we're gonna get ratchet a little bit. But yeah, I don't understand that. I hate that.
Please get some more security on the trains. I thought they had somebody. People.
I mean, I don't know. It's one of them things where I mean, are they bringing stabbing back? I thought that's such an old time thing. Why would you? I don't get that.
It's sickening behavior.
It is very sickening
for the victim, though. I hate that.
Yeah, because knock on wood, you make me gone. Because let me survive being stabbed. My mom actually survived being cut before.
Really?
Yeah.
Who cut her?
Baby daddy.
Okay.
Slipping.
LaShawn!
Right. So that's why I'm saying. So you might as well finish the job because if I survive shit, it's gonna be a problem. But yeah, please stop doing that. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, another thing. Why nobody tell me there was a tall people meetup? Kev, there was a tall people meetup.
I love that. I should have been there.
But real quick, why isn't there a short people meetup? I don't think that's fair.
We meet up now.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's the short people meetup? That's so unfair, right?
What's that?
5 under?
Five,
no.
under? Five
no,
under?
Maybe 5, 4, 5.
Matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna Bella. God damn it, we're gonna.
But I'm mad that we could have literally went out that night. It was Saturday, right?
Let me in. I think
you don't have to be a certain. They let everybody in. But most of the time, I guess people that's shorter don't come because it's like, what's the point of coming? But no, I've seen people under 5. I'm trying to figure out that. Will they let me in? That's why I'm confused. But see, I actually commented on his page. I'm like, well, I'm 5'8". What does that? And they was like, well, you're short tall. I said short tall. What the hell is short tall? But it makes sense though, because even the women in the videos were all saying 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1". I'm like, well, dang, what a 5'9", what a 5'8".
5'3".
I don't know, but maybe we should do it. Maybe Konnected should start a short, tall people meetup. But then, what about me? I'm average. Oh, please.
And meanwhile, the nigga that's average is 5'3". Get your short.
Right. I'm average.
Lying and pull out your ID.
He's lying.
You're a liar.
You know I have them lie to me all the time. They're lying.
Call the police.
It's okay. Like I say,
I hope we have I will be at the next one, and God forbid I'm ovulating.
No, I'm trying to figure out why I'm just trying to figure out why I missed it. I'm very upset.
But it seemed like it was packed, so they had to advertise it somewhere.
No, but that's the problem. I've seen all the other. I've seen a bunch of advertisement for other cities, but not the city I'm in. So that's what kind of threw me off. Yeah, but whatever. That's fine. We're gonna do our own top people meetup. Yep. Forget it. Konnected. We're gonna do our own top people meetup because I was very distraught. I should have been there. I could have met my husband.
Yeah, probably.
We could have had kids. Please. But yeah, so shout out to all the tall people in the city. That was nice. But like I said, I think we should do a short people meetup as well. But midgets aren't included.
Aren't?
Or little people. Yep.
Why not?
Because it's the difference.
I mean, friend, that's not a lot of people from 4'11" to
no. Well, we're gonna do 5'5". That is a lot of people. It's a lot of people on this earth 5'5" and under.
We all gonna be looking crazy because short niggas don't like no short girl, and tall.
But they do know the short guys do like short girls.
No, they like.
Why not?
Can they just do? They want to.
To me that don't make sense. Why would you not like the short girl? That's vice versa. As the tall dude, you should like the tall girl. I don't understand why.
Tall dudes be liking short girls.
I don't understand.
Because they're mentally ill.
That concept.
We all saying.
I think, and even vice versa. I think the short girls should like the short guy. Oh, no. Yes, yes.
Commentary.
I said that. Yes.
I don't discriminate. But he can't be shorter than me. I'm 5'3", so you have a lot of space.
So why when I say it is bad?
I don't think you.
No, I'm not. When I'm talking about you, I'm just saying when a tall woman says that. And actually, I'm not even that. That's why I'm like, mine's is doable. It's a lot of 5'8", 5'9" around here. So for you to sit up here and be like, no, you shouldn't say that. You're tall. No, I can't say that.
Yeah, if you want a man that's 6'4", goddamn it, friend, don't you ever settle.
You know?
Fuck him. Excuse me.
But yeah,
excuse my language, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of cussing. You're gonna get ducked.
Damn it.
This is Facebook.
Sorry.
Not TikTok-y.
Yeah, you're right.
Know where you are, young lady. Anyway, they've been leaving money around Charlotte, and I will be robbing everybody I see. Stick them up.
I seen one there. Like
Stick them up.
The lights. It was looking in the tree.
Stick them up. I know you got the money in the bag, bitch. Let me stop.
Dock her now.
But yeah, they've been leaving money around. What some people call, I forget their Instagrams, but they like a little thing that go around the city and leave money. And they said they're gonna be here, and they're not giving an expiration date. So who knows how long they're gonna be here? Spreading money throughout the
Queen City.
Yeah, but I have a different idea. Instead of money, give out EBT cards.
No.
On the side of EBT cards, give out free pregnancy tests. Also, give out free Plan Bs. Also, give out free. What is something else I need? Just start saying all the shit. Tires. You know what? Also, give out some tires, some paper towels, specifically Bounty.
Toilet paper.
Let me stop. Get some KY jelly too.
Baby oil.
Diddy, what's going on? Is this a Diddy wish list? Don't worry, we're going to be in. But no, just making jokes. But yeah, they're living money around Charlotte, honey. The city went crazy for 2 days. I seen people, and by people, a nigga I was talking about he's going to take off work. I about blocked him immediately after that. If I see your broke ass out there, I'm definitely going to block you. I'm sick of that. Don't you ever leave no comment. I'm going to take off work. I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna follow you right now. How dare you? But yeah, so that's just nice and sweet of the city. I don't know if y'all know what this is, but KMY cafeteria is shutting down.
Good.
So sad. You know what you mean? Listen, they done fed. You know how many families done got fed?
How many?
A lot.
Not mine.
A
Let me tell you
lot.
something. That one on Independence.
It
I'm
don't
glad
matter
they
about
shut
your
down.
family. What about the families? Let me
Yeah,
stop.
if he do
But
it-
no.
Oh. He's
You
from
know.
here. That tells you enough.
But yeah, they're shutting down. So, for those
Yeah.
people who, I hate
Some people,
that.
grandma's gonna be upset. It's everybody, grandma was there at the church. It's supposed to see in the comment.
Yeah, it's very sad. The cafeteria is shutting down. So, um, well, they just taking away all the good. They just taking away all the staples in Charlotte. It is what it is. And no, it is. It's to say, it is. It's definitely a throwback stamp in the Charlotte. Nice little cheap meal to get you somewhere to go. Especially you got some little knickknacks, little red rice you got to feed, and it's a nice little. From what I hear, I ain't really never been there, but from what I hear, it's the semi good. So it's shutting down. So I guess maybe this the last week or so. You might want to get your last little meal if you want from KY cafeteria.
I thought they already shut down like permanently. I thought that when they announced it was it.
I don't know. Maybe y'all can go tell me. Go look and see if it's shut down. But never mind. I'll find out that information for y'all. That's why we're here. We're here to give you the information first. So they might be shut down. I seen they were getting shut down, but they might be shut down. Who knows? But yeah, not sad, but hopefully they see. That's the problem. If y'all gonna do stuff like this, replace it with something. Maybe we should create another cafeteria. Who in says I? Okay, me by myself. Cool. That's fine. And don't eat at my motherfucking cafeteria. Don't you ask for a piece of pie, a chicken, or nothing. I'll make sure I feed y'all.
Thank you.
All right, next. My brother sent me this. I was like, I'm confused. You seen that little Charlotte man that got charged $5.3 million bond?
What did he do?
He's just shooting everything. It's like his
He killed
fourth
people?
shooting. I don't think he killed anybody. He's been a lot of shootouts in Charlotte.
Well, you talking about raising his bond, but y'all
Well,
keep
he's
letting
been
him
like
out of
six.
jail.
Yeah, so
Y'all keep letting him out of jail.
well, it's 3 million now.
That's please CMS, let that nigga out. I'm sorry.
No, yeah,
I he shoot a kid.
He's shooting in the air, waving like you just don't care. He's shooting somewhere in some direction. It's scaring the people. But 5.3 million bond. You're supposed to have half of your bond, so I'm confused.
They don't want him to
Well,
get
not half. What is it? I know it's a percentage. You don't have to have the full bond, but still, I'm trying to figure out what's 25% of 5.3 million. That's still what, $1 million. I don't know. 10% still close enough. Close enough. Bella, how you know? Wait, please.
Bella.
10%.
No.
Let's look up 10% of 5.3.
Well, while she's waiting on that, I would love to discuss.
Oh my
Suge Knight.
God. Hold on. I got it wrong, guys. That nigga owe $47 million.
Wait, what? He owe more than his bond?
Yeah. So lock him up. I kid. No, actually, I kind of did that right. Hold on. Okay, let me take the math. Cause I learned. I know. No. 48.
If you ever back to Suge Knight, if you ever seen a man,
No, please. Okay, he's at least going to be paying $500. I know, please. No, I'm going to do the math. Okay, go to Suge Knight real quick. Well, no, hold on. No. We're still on topic. All right, time out. Wait for Suge Knight because we got bigger fish to fry. Niecy liver mush is not making no more. Oh my God. When I heard this news
You
about
like
pets,
it?
I love Niecy liver. I love liver mush.
For our
Maybe that's a
North,
southern
call that
thing.
Scrapple.
I don't. Well, you like scrapple?
No, I don't.
I
I
love
mean, I
liver
can say
mush.
it don't make me throw up, but it's not something I would just buy.
I love liver mush. Why would they do that
Because they
to
be trying to
us?
live. Be glad that they try.
Okay, well then, you got other stuff you can. Wait a minute. No, that's why remember we had a show we talked about. Some things you got to get in order first before you just. Remember we talked about that a couple of episodes ago. I talked about sometimes you got to have things in order before you just like. I'm not saying now. Granted, liver mush is definitely on that list, but there's like 4 or 5 more things before that. Pig's feet. Ban that. First of all, let's talk about it. Let's ban that nasty ass pickled egg that be in them stores. Let's ban that
I
first.
have
What
a
is
question
that?
about that.
What is that? I'm so confused.
Does the FDA approve that?
That's what I'm saying. But you want to give away these. You want to live
I'm
a
like,
much.
Melanie, did you make these at the West? Melanie, did you make these?
Oh, child. What is that?
What is this egg sitting here?
Now I'm always. I'm a
I
Candyland.
know you ain't changed
I'm the top dollar purchaser of the candy lady, but that's something I never fool with. I don't want no pickle egg.
What is
No
that?
pickle
Somebody
feet.
explain it to me, please.
I don't know what it is. I guess it's pickled. It's pickled. Like it's literally just.
So you just let it
pickled.
marinate.
Yes.
In what? Vinegar? Eggs?
Vinegar and what's the rest of?
What's the rest of?
Dye. That's a good.
Why is it sitting there all day, every day?
So and it's so
it be having
potent.
songs in it. So that means people, random consumers, anybody. Does Melanie get it?
Yeah, Melanie. No, now, granted, now.
No, why it be right here?
From my.
You seen her get it out?
Now, you talking about the corner store?
Yeah.
I don't know about the corner store. From what I'm used to, yes, the candy lady is supposed to. You're not supposed to just go in and out the jar. So I will give them that. The most likely the candy lady and the person supposed to do it. Now, granted, the gas station might be different. The gas station might be free for all. But as far as the candy lady, the grocery store in the neighborhood, no. She wouldn't let people just go in and out her jar. But I don't know. But like I said, we got a few things that we need to ban first before we just go straight to liver mush. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just confused. You know, I say we ban gin.
Huh?
Gin don't do nothing but make me sin.
Oh.
Yeah, gin and juice. Gin. Have you ever had a shot or two of gin?
I can't say I have.
Change your life. You'll be calling him in right now.
That's crazy. I had 2 shots. I'm finna go hit the nigga with my
No, please.
As soon as I leave here, he can stay 10 minutes up the road.
No.
It's been on my mind this entire show.
Beep, beep. Make sure you put a
You
reverse.
just got that car.
Beep. But yeah,
Her bond is 1.3 million.
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, so we got bigger fish to fry. So they're trying to take liver mush, Niecy's liver mush. I'm just very upset.
For now, I've never.
I gotta buy some liver mush, huh?
I've never seen it.
We always eat it. That's the problem. We eat it before. One thing about liver mush get gone quick. It ain't one of them type of things. It ain't like bacon, sausage. No, you usually when you buy the liver mush, you probably buy the whole pack. Cause I like mine thick cut. I don't really like thin liver mush, so I like mine to be. So if you cut all your pieces like that, you might get only.
We ain't slaves no more.
Well, that. Whoa! Shout out to Taryn. Taryn loves liver mush. She might be a slave owner, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Taryn,
okay, leave Taryn alone.
I'm a slave.
Taryn's the slave.
Yes, because you ever seen what's that video?
She wants to be. She's the white person.
Like, he's like when he put the handcuffs on the white lady. Have you seen it? The past?
Take me.
So she get the experience.
Please. Well, whatever. As long as I don't give a damn who's slave or not.
It's not even about. It's a country thing. That's fine.
I just love liver mush, and especially some liver mush with some grits and some eggs, and cheese.
Y'all just be doing anything.
Yakma isn't anything.
What is yak?
Yakma.
Yak?
Yeah, yakma.
What is?
I call it yakma.
Why are you making it Arabic? Why are you saying it like that?
It is.
Ain't nothing but pork and noodles. It's pork chop. Pork chop is regular.
Oh, but y'all can eat that, but we can't eat liver. Okay,
That's
whatever.
2 separate things.
Whatever. Still came off the pig.
I'm not upset about it being liver. I love bacon. I have nothing wrong with the pork. It's just it ain't liver much. A bunch of that is a lot.
That's even better. Recycling, reduce, reuse, cycle. That's the problem. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. That's the problem. But anyway, speaking of more problems, we might be having winter is around the corner, y'all. They are basically threatening for us. Blizzard,
Threatening?
no, for they threaten us. They letting us know it's coming
When?
between now.
You know, it snowed
It's
in Raleigh and Greensboro today.
so that's what I'm
Bad.
saying. It's supposed to be coming in the next 2 weeks. We might get hit. But remember, I was telling you about that. So I didn't know. Now it makes sense. Because I'm like, technically, Europe, like them European countries are always warmer than United States. And I'm like, why is that? It's because I guess we get hit with a yearly cold front that comes from the West Coast and it kind of missed California and Texas, and it comes directly to the southeast and push down. And of course, the Chicago winds and Michigan winds don't help it better, which is pushing it towards us. I'm trying to figure out why we keep getting snow, but that makes sense.
Well,
God
damn
damn
it,
it.
I ain't seen no damn snow yet. So when is it coming?
I'm just I'm just warning you people that in the next 2 to 3 weeks they are expecting a
Maybe
nice
a white
snowstorm.
Christmas. Wow.
I prefer black. See that? That's what God intended for us to do. He knew He answered my prayers. It's beginning to look like a black Christmas. What is a black Christmas consumed of? Nobody wants to. All right, I'll start. Let me start. So the first step to Black Christmas is what?
Have a nigga.
I was gonna say malt liquor. Close enough. Same thing. Close enough. If you have a nigga, you'll have the liquor. We just kid. But no, that's just real ish. It's always been a white Christmas. What about a black Christmas? What about a yellow Christmas? What about a brown Christmas? Who knows? But so yes, y'all just be careful. Um Trayvon Boykin issued an apology to Russell Wilson and Sierra, which I think that is very mighty and good of him. You know,
What,
and I think
what exactly did he say?
he was just talking about somebody. Now, granted, whether or not he was stating facts,
What happened?
that's very true. He was the one that was going around saying that he was invited to Russell Wilson and Sierra's Thanksgiving, and basically none of Russell's family was there, none of his friends were there.
Makes sense because I can tell. I know what type of dynamic that is.
But here's the problem: you ain't tell the full story. None of her people was there either, for real. Like Sierra people, he was trying to make it seem like, oh, like it was just Sierra. No, it wasn't. Her family really wasn't there either. And to come to find out, his mom was fasting. And that's why, so she commented and she cleared it up. She was like, I didn't go to the Thanksgiving because I was fasting. And I told my son I can't come. And that will come after the fast. So regardless if he right or wrong, I just feel as if sometimes it just ain't your place to speak on people's household. I think that's the biggest lesson.
You can't invite everybody to your house.
So I think no matter, even if it was true, say if it's true, say if the dynamic is like that, where Russell can't bring his family. Hey, that is what it is. That's that man. That's what he accept. That's what he wants. So there's no need for you to go on the internet and talk about somebody's household. So that's definitely two lessons that I can say we got out of this. Keep your mouth shut and mind your own business. And two, you can't invite everybody to your house. Because the minute you do, some people run their mouth. But yeah, he issued an apology. You know, they ate him up real bad in the comments, which rightfully so. Like I said, even if he was right, even if that is the dynamic, why does it matter to you? Right. You ate, you drunk, you probably smoked for free. So I'm confused. You ate the food, you drunk for free, you had a good time. If that's how you felt, that's how you feel. I mean, that's something I see. If Russell was your man, you could kind of be like, hey, bro, he would have let you know what's going on. That's all you had to do. But instead, you ran to the internet.
And that was mine.
And the internet, right, honey, they got on him real bad. See, what he thought was people was gonna be like, yeah, that's right, Russell. No, y'all know we go, and the people go hard for Russell Wilson, child.
I don't know why.
Which I will say rightfully so, though. I will say, he gives people the hope. He showed, to me, they are a good example, men and it just doesn't apply to women. It applies both to men too. That you can find something, you can find a good thing. Now, whether that's the real thing, who knows? But you can, for your eyes and for your sake, you can find a good thing after feeling like you went through something bad. So shout out to them. Like I said, I'm glad that he apologized. At the end of the day, And I said he really didn't have to apologize for real. He really didn't have to. But the reason why regardless how you felt, you should never smoke on somebody's household. That's the end of point in the discussion. So yeah. Speaking of apologizing, Ari versus her man, and I just brought this up because I know it's like, how is this news? It is news because you know why? I feel like this is for that person. If you are, and I will give her grace because she was saying that it was around her brother's passing that happened this time, but I guess she went on a rampage and started cussing money back out on the internet and then apologize. I can't stand stuff like that. If you know you are a overly emotional person, sometimes just take a step back, think before you do. Like, come on, now. Especially if you want them people that be like, I'm sorry, 10 minutes later, like, come on. Nobody got time for that. People don't care about stuff like that. I'm glad she apologized. Because,
publicly.
But yeah, I don't get that. Never been a fan of that. But then again, I'm not a super emotional. I am emotional, don't get me wrong, but I'm the type of emotional I hold it and I ball it in and I hold it against you 20 years later. It's bad. Instead of just saying how I feel in the moment. So I don't know. But I feel like, sometimes like Moneybag said, this internet stuff be the internet stuff. So, I love that she apologized. But ladies and gentlemen, if you know you like that and you care about your partner, just a friendly tip from the Connected family. Think before you react, you know? Think, is it worth falling out with my significant other? Is it worth falling out with my family? Is it worth falling out with my job? You know how many times I want to say stuff at my job every day?
My job can literally kiss my ass.
Every day, But I sometimes, think about the phone bill.
Yeah.
Think about the light bill.
That's why I'm appreciative.
That's why sometimes you just gotta think before you do. But shout out to Ari. She definitely shown that, she apologized. But I give her grace though, because it is the holidays and people don't talk about my mom brought it up. People don't talk about the death and this is very hard. Having a loved one that passed in the holidays, you're very irritable, you might be a little anxious. You might drink more, honestly. You might smoke more, who knows? But please know you're not alone and you have people with you. Speaking of you not alone, and I totally agree. The parents are saying the iPads and the iPhones are causing chaos within the homes, and I totally agree. Bring Androids back. I think these kids aren't appreciative.
No internet.
I'm not gonna say the internet, but these kids need to be appreciative. Remember back in the day, you had to do step stools when we was kids. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, some may not have internet before us, but I'm just saying for our generation, it was, what was it? What's the little? It's the mini phone first. That can you keep up with your mini phone that you put minutes on? Then we might move you to a little something. We might move you to a little flip phone. We might move you a little something a little cuter. Before you even can get into iPhone territory, we got to make sure you handle this Android first. So I say, parents, let's bring back the Androids. Mm-hmm. Let's bring back the Android for sure. I think we need to bring back the Androids.
No social media. I don't think kids under 14 shouldn't have social media.
You're gonna cause some ruffles and some feathers.
Why do you need to be?
I'm telling you. Cause I don't think we got really don't get me wrong, I had like a little Instagram, but I feel like for us as middle schoolers, we were still trying to figure out. So I probably didn't become super, I'm gonna be honest, I probably didn't become really active or maybe it's like 16, 17, as far as really getting the grasp concept of using the internet. I feel like because it wasn't something that was just truly embedded, like I was still used to, like I still enjoy watching TV. I still enjoy doing a thing, just besides the whole phone thing. I still enjoy other things. So it wasn't too much a major thing to me until I got into my teenage years, 16, like late teenage years, 16, 17. But I don't know. I think definitely bring back the Androids. Bring them back. But these iPhones, yeah, no. It's some, and then they always keep asking you to update. Please get these kids these Androids and tell them to go in bed. And if they don't like it, then tell them to kiss your ass, going out your face. I'm sick of it for real. Yeah. I'm putting a stamp on it. No more iPhones, straight Androids. All right, so the Trump and the Somalians are going at it. I don't know why. He's been beefing.
My shit now.
Yeah, he's been beefing with some political. She's like a representative in the House, but she's Somalian, and he's been going at her throat really hard. And he's also been talking about how he's basically the Somalian people is his next group that he's targeting. But I was confused. I didn't know. So Trump, you tell us about that. I'm confused. What did they do to him?
He just be making stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. He mad at that woman. That's it.
I know. Speaking of which, I think that they were saying that he was going to make his birthday June 14th a holiday and take away Martin Luther King and Juneteenth. I don't know if you've seen that tweet or not.
June 14th.
Yeah,
Can we get the day off for girly stuff?
You gotta think we missed.
That don't mean we.
He taking Martin Luther King and Juneteenth and making his day.
Why he taking Martin? Why he taking Martin Luther King?
He don't fuck.
What did Martin Luther King do to you, sir? What did Martin Luther King do to you?
I know what the hell he did to me.
Shit. I mean, he did something. All right. They got a holiday. There's a few. If that's the case, then I mean, not trying to. Don't Christopher Columbus got a day? Let's check that day out.
I thought we took that with kid. We don't get.
Did they take that?
We don't get off day for that no more.
That's good.
We was there.
Well, what's wrong with Martin? I think Martin Luther King should have a day. He did enough marching, enough to he might have cheated on his wife once or twice, but that don't mean nothing. He did enough marching for his people.
I just feel like
to deserve a day.
So we don't.
It don't matter how you feel, Nia. I deserve a day off. Fuck that. I don't care. Look, I'm selfish. I don't care about this. I just want a day off.
I like money.
I just want a day off. God, my feet hurt.
I've been marching.
I just want a day. I've always said, and I stuck by. I would have been Martin's lethalest soldiers. I swear to God, I would have marched so. Man, my feet, man.
I don't know. I'm kind of messy. You gotta watch me. Because I don't know if I would have been marching with Martin or I would have been talking shit about Martin. It might have been both.
I would have been marching.
I would have been trying to be one of my.
And then after that, I would have been like, well, that's it, guys. I just been like, well, we did it.
You would have been getting bit by that dog.
See, I ain't saying that. I just came to march. That's it. Wait.
That's not how it works.
I didn't know.
That's not how it works.
I just came to march.
I would have came if you would have came.
I would have came to march. Actually, let's all start spraying. Let's see who may the best women win.
That's kind of crazy. Shout out to, I'm not gonna lie, because shout out to Martha King, the blacks that helped us.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, dang, we can't get a little day.
I prefer not to be integrated with Caucasians, but that's me.
I don't care what happens as long as we get that Martin Luther King day off. I really don't give a damn. I'm confused why you trying to take that off. Hey, we trying to go to Florida. Wait a minute, slow down, Trump. Remember, she was gonna do it the weekend of Martin Luther King.
Oh yeah,
right. That's why I'm like, wait, time out. You just doing, people make pre-plans for that day. I don't know about y'all, but I make plans for the holiday a year in advance. So, but yeah, we're gonna keep moving on. All right, but we're gonna switch some things up. We got a topic of the day. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Diddy.
The D, the I, the D.
3 words when Diddy come in your mind. Bella, go.
The D. Go
Freak,
Bella.
nasty, pimp. Oh God. KY jelly. Baby oil.
I say he's a stud.
Dolphin teeth.
His dolphin teeth?
He has P. Diddy has very little teeth. You ever met somebody with like extremely little
Mouth
teeth?
breather.
What does that mean?
He breathes through his mouth.
Oh, so I'm like, wait, mouth breather. I hate people like that. Not a fan. And I'm not a fan of people that sleep with their eyes open. I had an ex that did that. I swear to God, I did not like sleeping with him. I used to be like, boy, what the?
That's scary to me. Shout out to sorry. Not shut up. Shout out to 50 Cent for being the black king that he is and teaching me that I'm not hating enough.
Absolutely, you're not.
And that's okay.
You're not hating to your full potential. I'm gonna be honest. I think I have done some things in my day as far as my hate radar. I've done some good things. My hateration, my hater rate. I even went on my way as far, especially road rage. It always happened to me. I'm gonna make sure I get the person back. But he definitely shows there's a level of hate in his heart that is untouched. But we been knew that, But yeah, very interesting between
what did y'all
the
watch?
man.
We all watched the documentary, correct? Bella, you watched the documentary?
I didn't actually. The fact she was gonna fall asleep on me by myself watching it. I turned it right off. I said I would not be watching this by myself. That's a horror movie. I don't need to put that in my sleep. My grandma said, if you watch some bad stuff, it'll get in your sleep. I do not need P
Now,
Diddy
my
in my sleep.
question
What's your
is,
question?
what does this documentary change about how the public sees Diddy? Does it destroy his legacy, or do people separate art from the artist? Before you say anything, I would like to say, what the hell is P Diddy's talent? Because I'm hearing that he did not produce, he did not write. Are we saying just his vibe?
But I will say that now. Grant, I didn't hear he didn't
No,
produce.
he did not. Stevie J and it was all. He had people for that. He didn't produce. He's like DJ Khaled.
But I
How
mean,
did DJ Khaled
honestly,
produce
not
that?
trying. He's a. I will give Diddy this. And just because that right there just made some valid points for what I'm about to say. He got leadership qualities.
Yes, he does.
He's a good manager.
Yes.
He's a good business person. He as far as making you believe that you can be famous. You know how delusional a nigga gotta make you believe that you can be something in your life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How he believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So definitely a magician, definitely a wand type of person.
He's a manipulator because I can't say he's a good businessman. Well, good businessman for himself and his family because he shitted on everybody else. And a lot of people, everybody. I just say I know one.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was definitely clever with the words. Definitely, and I just think just mind you, he used his for badness. But I think there are the same way that the artist is up front showing himself. I think the people behind the artist, who might be the producer, who might be the engineer, who might be the manager, they don't give their credit. So I think the fact he was just able to really and I think he had a ear for talent. I will give him that. I think because he found Mary J. Blige.
Mm-hmm.
Now that whole the story is kind of wonky to me because he said he found her singing.
He did.
Yeah, but so that's why I'm like,
I think it's in the
what
mall.
was she singing?
She was singing Anita Baker.
I'm just saying, but like, what was she? Mary singing? Okay, but love you, Mary. But
she doesn't.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, I don't know. He just, some people just got that, and I think if he would have did good instead of doing bad, he could have like he has a talent to be motivational. He has a talent to make people feel like they're bigger than the program. But the fact is, I feel like he turned his bad. Mm-hmm. That's just all. He literally just turned bad. But I do think that he's just one of them type of people.
Now, is 50 Cent really trying to bring justice and awareness, or is this revenge for old beef?
Both. I think now it's just being petty and vengeful. But before, he actually was really trying to get the people to aware. No, I think now it's more of like a vengeful type of ad. But before, him and Eminem, it's not just been 50. Eminem has made comments and stuff. And all the people before has been making comments. So it's not nothing new. It's just like what I had. It's my aha moment. Because now I'm finna prove y'all like this is what I've been talking about. So that's what I think. I think it's a little bit of both. But is he wrong? No.
No, that's what I'm confused about. All
Who's angry? That's what I'm saying.
A lot of Ja Rule's going on a rampage, but that's just what I could think of.
Oh.
A lot of people say, 50's a snitch. What do you mean? This man's a monster. Now, what's 50's motives because he's showcasing? It doesn't matter.
Well, time out. I thought 50 snitching don't come down to predators, right? I thought that was prison rules. I thought
saying no.
I thought when it comes down to predatory behavior, rapists, child molesters, I thought there's no such thing as snitching with that. I thought that was they monster. I'm confused, but okay. But Ja Rule, please.
But I'm just saying, like they're saying 50 Cent is wrong for. How's he wrong for? Either way, even if he's wrong for his motive behind showcasing it, did he do these things? Now, did y'all see the clip where he was like, he said, I gotta go back to the hood because that's the place that everything.
Oh, and then
I need some hand sanitizer. I feel dirty.
I didn't like the part. If that's your husband that was putting that chain around Diddy's neck, you need to divorce him. Who does that?
One of his concubines.
Child, bye. Please.
Can you imagine having a life to where you just wait on somebody else? That's why I'd never be a nanny. I don't play that shit.
I don't care to be that.
I never came from that.
I barely wait on myself. I'm barely on time for myself. I dang sure can't do that for nobody else. Now, granted, though, none of y'all don't be bad, but I'm too busy in life. Mm-hmm. I barely take care of my dog. Portia, get up, please. But yeah, why do you think it took so long for the people to start believing the allegations?
No, people believed it. That's my whole thing too. That's why I said I do believe it's an upper power because we've always heard negative things about Diddy, just like the R. Kelly thing. There's never. I'm 25 years old. There's never been a time in my life that I never heard that he didn't piss on little girls. That's been a constant thing that has been known since I was coming up.
Dave Chappelle made fun about it.
I've been now 25. Black people knew that he married Aaliyah. We knew that he was doing all these things. I don't know if it's just like a not my business thing, turn a blind eye to it. So that's why I say I think it's the powers that be. Because honestly, no one cares about Diddy blowing up cars or beating up Cassie, or even they care about him being gay. And unfortunately, the black community is still homophobic. And that's what we hear.
Well, we do.
We're worried about
starting to care. They starting to care about Cassie now more so.
I promise you, on everything I love, no.
They are starting to care about
Cassie and her.
I care about you, Cassie. Come on.
Nobody. Talk about the real black. Nothing. I'm talking about 30 and up. Nobody cares about Cassie and anything she has going on. What you hear about people saying about Puffy is about him taking people's ass. That's what black people are talking about because they are more homophobic than they care about him being a monster predator manipulator.
And that's dumb on our part because no, I don't think.
When I'm talking about my dad, I don't care about Puffy, but I did see a video where this man got off the plane and he was walking like he couldn't walk, like someone tore his ass up. That's what my dad care about. He care about shit like that. He don't care about Puffy raping the young hoes. And I'm not saying shout out to my dad. I'm not saying I'm just saying how black people think. People are not behind Diddy because he's gay. He's doing gay things. You hear R. Kelly, oh, he ain't raped me. That's because it's little girls.
I don't know, but for me, for Imaya, I ain't with none of that. I ain't with the raping. I ain't with. Well, I don't care. My whole thing about it is, child, Diddy, if that's what you like to do, dibble dabbler, then that's on you. Who cares? I love
someone just told us they're saying that it's not gay. It's a power thing, which I've heard that before, but it's still gay, sir. That's a gay thing. They say the same thing in prison. I'm not gay. I just raped him because he did something to me. What do you mean? Did you come off of it or not? That's gay. You had to get aroused.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's another thing. Who cares?
I'm tired.
But see that's one thing I can say. And like to me, it's not even about the gayness. The gayness is fine. It's just you taking advantage of people.
It's more so
that's what I'm saying. You taking advantage of people. That's why I don't. Baby, do what you want to do. You want to suck, duck, and luck 5 different men on your day off, Diddy? You have every right. You a billionaire.
But not by force.
Do what you want to do, but you ain't gotta slip people Mickeys. You ain't gotta. You see the girl Cassie running from you in the hallway. Let her go. Let her go. That's one thing. I ain't never been with that gorilla pimping stuff. If I got my hoe and my hoe want to go, let my hoe go. I ain't finna sit up here and letting restrain her. Put her in the headlock. Crazy man.
I would have wore Diddy out now.
I told you, man. Well, I tell you, they had them titties out. I would have been beating that chest.
Bite the nipple.
I've been beating that chest in. Honey, that tail would have been down his throat, fooling with me.
He said I was in an effed up place.
Child, you always in an effed up place. Whatever.
And
but yeah.
Also, speaking of my favorite person in the world, Suge Knight was in the documentary. Big Sexy, and he was in
Big Murderer. Cool. We seen the video, Suge. You ran over that man backwards. You meant to do it on purpose. He's a monster too. I don't really care for Suge neither. Oh, Suge.
Yes, he said he was afraid.
I don't really care. I think Suge's a monster too. He's just a fat monster. That's it. I don't really care. I really never cared for Suge for real. I
want to shine his head.
I don't really care for him either.
I'm gonna write him in jail. Let me tell you something. Suge,
I don't really care.
He's just misunderstood. And for this documentary, we're gonna discuss how Puffy even traumatized him and put him in a bad position. That's what I said. This man is a monster, and the reason why Puffy. He's sneaky. He's like in your face, like we cool, we good. But he's doing you killing Suge, best friend. You getting Tupac set up. You getting Biggie killed. Like that's just too much.
Because they was in his way. Diddy's a monster. He said they're in my way. I must kill them all.
Yeah, Puffy.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah, but shout out to documentary. Good documentary. Definitely wouldn't recommend to watch it by yourself though. Definitely phone a friend. Yeah, it's very scary. Definitely funny. I tell you, look like a dolphin. The nigga, what Dave Chappelle was like, nigga got dolphin teeth. He do. He's very. Yeah, I don't trust nobody with real small teeth.
And them Cupid bows.
Yeah, I don't trust a nigga with no small teeth. Like I'm talking about tiny teeth. Diddy, if you look at his mouth, Diddy has very small teeth.
He never got them done.
No, he got them done. His teeth are just naturally small. Like dog, like his gum. That's what it is. When your gums be bigger than your teeth, it kind of. I don't. They're just. I don't know. His gums are
I'm not
bigger
gonna
than
be
his
honest.
teeth.
They said that his mother,
Ain't his mother allegedly?
his
They say his mother his aunt. I've been heard that.
really?
What? Yes.
Who's his mom then?
I
So
don't
let
know.
me just say this. This is how I know he's been out here taking people ass.
How?
Because if you watch the first part of the documentary, he went to a Catholic school, and this is the Catholic school that it's before all the allegations. Come on, Mama said back in the day, they didn't know Bella. Did you know that the Catholics was molesting little boys? And when you were a kid, like, was that a prominent thing, or did you hear that when you got older and grown? Because her generation's the one that came out with the allegations and telling people. So you got to think back in the day, they didn't know that was going on in the Catholic church and the Catholic home. So I'm saying that Diddy was going to Catholic church at the prime time that the pastors and stuff was molesting little boys. And this is probably where he learned these sexual deviances. You want to get semen rubbed on your nipples because that priest did that.
But granted, was he now? Were they racist at the now? Was he the little black nugget? He might have not got touched because he was a little black nugget.
To my mom, but my mama said that probably made him stick out more. They said, "Wow, a black ass." They want that.
I don't know. It's 50-50 for me. It can go 50-50.
I think they touched him just because he was special.
Hey,
a butthole is a butthole.
I wasn't there. You know, I'm
just saying that these explains his sexual.
Yeah, it could
because, like I said, my mama said that at that when she was growing up and like my mom's a little young. Our mom's a little younger than Diddy, but I'm still saying like at that time it wasn't known that the Catholic Church was doing that. They didn't find that out until the 90s when that generation.
See, now I thought his influence was from his
Clive Davis.
Not Clive Davis. No, his dad. No, his daddy was big time gangster. Oh, and they said his mama was a bottom bitch. So that's why
I'm talking about the gay stuff. Where's some?
But I'm just saying the lifestyle. No, I'm just saying the lifestyle, the gangster life. You know, just besides the gay shit, as far as him with the whole. Because if you think about it, Diddy has a very pimping type of mentality. You know, he got a very pimp type of mentality.
I'm hearing his mom was a slut.
So that's why I'm like, you know, it even goes back from the school. It starts from, you know, in the home with the dad and the alleged mom that might be the auntie. Who knows?
Where's his cousins and uncles?
Child, it's a lot going on. That's why I said Diddy, child, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D, the Y, the D is Diddy. Yeah, it's very, you know. So I even thought about they say even go back further. So just imagine, you know, it's your explanation, the Catholic Church being touched, plus being around, you know, especially, you know, that was a different time. The 70s and the 80s, even like my mom was talking about it. My grandma had the fun house. Like, that was a different time back in the day. But it was like drinking and liquor.
It's a lot of predatory behavior. And I just don't understand. What I don't
check on the kids.
Yeah, what I don't.
What about the twins?
People just want to have a good time and explore their talents and showcase their talents. And he's a manipulator, molester.
Now, I will say though, it's funny. Now, one thing, and then when it comes down to you people that's trying to speak up now, and I get it. Don't get me wrong, but it was like that's why I said don't get me wrong. I mean, I understand Mace's point, but. Even when it comes to Mary, even the bodyguard that be speaking out, Gene, it's like, okay, but at one point y'all was semi-cool with. I'm not talking about Mace, but I'm just saying, I don't know. And even Mace might be, I'm not trying to be funny. Mace, you got to, and that's the only reason why sometimes I be like, because now you on the internet cussing, busting with the tight ass suit, with the tight ass glasses, you supposed to be a pastor. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. It's like, come on now. I don't know. But okay, here nor there, you know.
Mace.
You know, I'm not saying, you know, be friends with the nigga, but I'm just saying a lot of people, you know, it's funny how, you know.
I will say now those people, yes, I could kind of see what you're saying, but Mace, 50 Cent, the guy that was in the documentary, a lot of these people's stories have been consistent. Now, I like the people who didn't wait for the bandwagon to already say these things. I just seen a clip of Mace on 106 in Park back in 2002 who was talking about, he made a comment. He was like, how do you feel about Diddy? He said, I feel nothing. He said something about RuPaul's Drag Race. He was basically alluding that he said he was gay. Mm-hmm. So I like for the people, 50 Cent has always said, Puffy asked me to take me shopping. Puffy did this. Puffy did. He's been consistent. It's not, this hating didn't just start. He's been saying this for 15 plus years. Every time you see him, he always making a comment. So all the people who were coming out, Pimp C been saying that Diddy was gay. Mm-hmm. A lot of people came out and said Diddy was doing these parties and sleeping with.
And it's not about it's about the monsterness. That's one thing I want to get. Don't get me wrong. It's the fact that
The
he's a
rapist.
he's a monster with
Yeah.
it. It's the fact
He's
that
raping people
it's
by
like
force.
it's not like
It's
it's
not
like
the
he's
gay
a
thing. I don't.
monster.
You're right. I
Like
don't want to
he's
confuse
like
that. I'm more so bringing that up because he portrays as if he's not. So I'm
right.
saying that
He's
that's the
using
issue.
it,
He's using it and he's
reeling
forcing it
people
upon
in,
other people
right,
and
which
he's
is not
making
right.
that's not right and you're holding it over people's head. That's the problem. You're trying to be a gangster, but you're not only are you gay. It's a lot of gay gangsters. So I'm not gonna say it's not a gay gangster, but you're not only gay, but you're forcing people to do those things and they don't want to. That's not right. And you're
It's
stealing
not.
people's money and you're affecting people's lives. And that's why I keep bringing up the gay thing. There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's lots of gay rappers. We love them. Please, but you're not going to keep raping people and taking people's ass. That's the problem. And you're trying to say you're not gay.
Right, act like you're not
You're
when
not.
you
It's okay
know
to be.
you know.
That's what Iman is saying. It's okay to be gay, Diddy, if you want to do that on your spare time.
But it's the fact that you're a control
Yeah.
freak, you're a weirdo,
Yeah.
not cause the gayness, you're a weirdo just because you're a weirdo, and you're like a monster, you're a control freak.
Right. No, I don't like.
You gotta have a power, you got a power thing. Like I always tell, then don't get me wrong. Yeah, people might have their things they want to say about Cassie, but one thing, her story is always steady true, and I think it's true. You did drug the girl. You slipped on little Mickey, and he admitted it. Even he admitted, like I slipped on little Mickey, and that's why I feel like that's where that power and control come from. That girl could have easily been like, "Sure, give me one." Why you gotta be weird and sneaky and drug somebody? Why you gotta be like that's how you know you're wrong. That's how you know you need to be in jail, and that's how you know you're a monster. Another thing about it, I asked you want this? You want to indulge? Then all you gotta do is ask somebody. Give them the power to say yes or no. That's all. But instead, you wanted to be a monster. You wanted to be sneaky. Like I say, granted, people say, well, oh, she went back. Yeah, now granted, I get that. Yes, she was an adult and she went back. But at the end of the day, 19-year-old, you shouldn't be 19. You shouldn't be no 30 plus 40 all. He was up dang near 40 already trying to mess with a 19-year-old anyway. So that was on you, regardless, please. Diddy, nobody oh my God. Lock him up for the Beijing. Let me tell you something. That man, when I say he is so great now, I'm disgusted. You're old. You're old, Diddy. Please. You know he's born in the 60s. I want him locked up. Oh, he's already locked up. How can we get him locked up more?
I don't know. Like, should.
No, he only got 3 years, right? 2, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. But let's move on. What's the food of the week?
Okay, so
Uncle
there's a new
Chef.
restaurant that we will be trying within the next week or two, and I will be documenting it on my food page, Eat with Nia. So look out for that. The food of the week is Uncle Chef Seafood and Wings, located in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Is that the one that replaced the crustaceans?
Yes.
Oh.
I heard, and they got clam strips, and I love clam strips. You know. Wings, seafood. They have it all. It's fast, it's fresh, it's flavorful, and when you walk in, they treat you like family, not just another customer. I've heard some great reviews about this place. I heard the fish sandwiches look good. The fish looks fried hard. We love it. So we will be checking out. Make sure y'all go check them out at 2908 Oak Lake Boulevard, Suite 102, Charlotte, North Carolina. And you can find them on their website at unclechefseafood.net and also find them on Instagram at Uncle Chef Seafood.
Alrighty. Now that's why I'm like, wait, did they replace a seafood spot with a seafood spot? That building might be like haunted. That building might be kind of haunted or something. What? Why? Anyway, but shout out to our events that we got coming up. We definitely got our toy drive, toy blessings that's coming up December 20th. We also have some Friday night lives coming up. I want to say the 17th. On the 20th, something of that nature. So please look forward to that. You know, we always have a great time. And we want to continue with our message of the day. I have the old one, but just gonna go top of the dome. Don't be like Diddy. I don't know. That's the message of the day. For real. I mean, that's the only thing I gotta say. Don't be like Diddy.
Anybody's ass.
Don't be like Diddy.
Don't kidnap.
You know.
Don't get it. That's what it gets dangerous.
Don't be like Diddy.
His biggest downfall was that he thought he was God.
I always say that. I always say that when you think you bigger than the program, and when you think you God, you're going to get very much humbled. Very much. I've always said that. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for coming and watching with us. Definitely catch us back next week, which we will be here next week and the week after. Every Monday, Connected with E. And we're out. Goodbye. Bye.